Hey guys, I am Mike with Camping with the Converse. Shelley K is running the camera today. Today we received this box from East Oak. It is one of their new coolers. It's the 25 quart cooler. So we're going to unbox this bad boy and see what all it's got to offer. All right, so let's cut this bad boy open and see what she's got inside. The top of the box does say, do not cut this with a sharp object. So be careful when you're getting the box opened up so you don't score the top of your cooler. I am kind of surprised though, it came in the mail and there's no dings or dents in the box. So at least they took care of it when they delivered it. All right. So it's really well packaged in here. I mean, it's all sealed in with the foam. It does come with all of your literature. We'll have to open this thing up and see what all the inside of this paperwork's got to say. So you pull out the first piece of foam. Everything's sealed up nice and tight. Get that out of the way. And then it looks like it's just wrapped up in a bunch of plastic and more foam on the bottom. Take this out of here. And there is more foam on the bottom of the box too, so you don't have to worry about it getting damaged when it's in transit. So good job packing it up. Get the plastic off of it here. Covers on the handle. I like the orange and blue contrasting handle. That's kind of nice. Alright, so this is the East Oak. And then the top of it's kind of engraved East Oak 25 quart. It's got a nice rubber gasket seal on it. It opens from both directions, and the lid comes all the way off. So if you look down inside, it's got little grooves in there to help with your ice and water separation down there. Pretty nice little cooler. Looks like where the lid handles clip shut on it. So we're going to get some ice. Pack this bad boy full and we'll see how she does. Alright, so after I finally got the plastic off, the little literature book sealed in there really tight, so you gotta be careful. Let's open this up and see what all comes with it. So inside, you get your welcome to the East Oak family with some QR codes to their Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channels. So that'll be handy to have. Just some more literature about East Oak. Certificate of authenticity and a unique product ID number. So you can claim your 3-year warranty in 90 days at eastoak.com/warranty.
Wow.
So you get a 3-year warranty with it. So that's really nice.
That's huge, 3-year warranty.
Yeah. And then here is the owner's manual. And I know it comes in a couple of different colors. They sent us the blue one. So we'll read through this, get some information, and we'll be back with you with our thoughts. All right, so the walls on this thing, if you look, they're like 2 inches thick for the walls of this cooler. So I feel like it's gonna hold ice pretty well. If it's insulated the way it feels, it's pretty solid. So also the drain plug on this thing sits up off of the ground a little bit, so you can actually take the drain plug out without having to lift the cooler up and it'll drain. It's got a really nice rubber gasket in there, so you don't have to pick the cooler up and tilt it to drain all the water out of it. So that'll be super nice. All right, so the coolest thing that I found about it, no pun intended, coolest thing that I've seen about this thing so far is the lid opens from this side. You latch it, the lid opens from this side, and you can latch it. So regardless of which side of the cooler you're sitting on, you can get in there to your drinks, or you can lift up both of them and take it all the way off. Makes it super easy to find all the stuff that you're looking for in there. Unlike some of the other coolers, you know, where you have to fight with a rubber zipper, or you know, it only opens one direction and you're sitting on the other side, you gotta walk around. So I think that'll be a super convenient feature. But while we got the lid off, look at this rubber gasket around this thing. It's got one big honking seal on there to seal this thing shut. Even without the latches on, and you really got to push down on it to get that rubber seal to shut, so you know it's got a good seal. All right, another thing that'll be handy to have, this thing does not have wheels on it, but it's not heavy. I mean, it's pretty light. Now, granted, it is empty, but it's got pretty sweet handles on it. It's got a nice thick rope holding it up in there. The curves so they fit your hands real nice. Or you don't have to use them at all. There is lips underneath of there that you can grab a hold. And it looks like you can remove these if you do break one and be able to replace your ropes too. So that'll be nice if you end up tearing up one of those ropes in there. So also this thing is made from some high impact plastic of some sort. Everything I have takes a beating. So we'll see how this thing holds up. If it's high impact, I will definitely put it to the test. The paperwork says it'll hold up to 400 pounds. So this is going to be my cooler. It's going to be my new step stool to get up in the bed of the truck. It's going to be my bench while I'm out fishing. Probably going to be another bench sitting next to the fire. So with it being able to hold that much weight, I feel like we're going to be able to find a lot of things to do with this bad boy. All right, so all that stuff sounds fine and good, but we're gonna put this thing to the test. I'm gonna go down and get some ice. We're gonna load it up with some of our favorite beverages. So we're gonna take this thing out and put it to the test. We've got a couple of trips coming up. We'll see if it holds up the way that they say it's going to.
So this cooler came at a perfect time because we're getting ready to pack up to go on a camping trip for this weekend. So I'm gonna load up the East Oak cooler and see how it does for us. And I'm gonna kind of really get this pretty full because I really want to test it out. So got a variety of some water, some soda, some tea, little Topo Chicos. In the instruction book, it does break down how long it should keep things cold dependent on how full that you have it. So, and it does say that the less full you have it, the longer it will stay cold. But I'm gonna pack it full and we'll see how it does. Right, it's in there. The drain plug is shut. Oh, these are just like standard water bottle sizes, but that looks pretty high. Make sure that lid. Oh yeah, no problem. Lid shuts just fine. It doesn't even hit it. Got a 20-pound bag of ice. I don't think it's all gonna go in here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, looks pretty good. Everything's tucked away in there. So let's say, that was probably more like a 10-pound bag of ice with a completely full cooler. It has been in the 90s the last few days. It's pretty hot. Normally we pre-ice our coolers before we use them. We'll put a bag of ice in the day before just to get it really cold prior to using it. We did not do that this time. Also note that all of these drinks did not come from the refrigerator. They have not been refrigerated either. So that's also going to not work in its favor. But we'll see how it does. Let me test it. I mean, I can pick it up. I feel like our other big cooler's too awkward. The size of it makes it a little easier to handle.
When Mom dropped me off in this hotel, I thought it was the wrong hotel.
Mom, do you need a drink?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. And I was like,
What would you like
put it
here?
in. And she doesn't know
Not
the
this?
date.
Oh, okay.
And it looked like,
You want one of these?
Oh. Thank you. Oh, then I'll take one too.
Oh, you'll take one too? Oh, okay.
Just throw it.
a water too?
Yes, you sure can, dude. Whew, nice and cold. You want some?
Oh.
Oh, oh, didn't you know?
All right, guys, so we've had this cooler for about 25, 26 hours now. We did top it off with the rest of the 20-pound bag of ice that we had gotten earlier today. So let's pop this thing open and see what kind of ice it's got still in there. It has been sitting here by the fire for about an hour or so, but wow, there's a good bit of ice still in there. So it's doing pretty good. So far, my opinion of this cooler is pretty high. It's holding ice just as well as our high-end coolers. The price point on this thing on Amazon is $89.99 for sale right now on Amazon for the 25 quart and $109.99 for the 45 quart one. And they do come in blue and white for sure. And that's a lot cheaper than some of the other coolers that we own and probably a lot of other people do. You know, you get those high-end coolers, they get crazy expensive. And this thing's holding up just as well as they are. So we're gonna put a link in the description box down below. So if you guys are interested in this cooler or looking for a cooler, you know, check out the description box. We'll have a link down there for you. Make it super easy to get to. You know, in the short period of time that we've had this thing, in my opinion, I totally think it's worth that $89.99 price tag that they have on it. It's working great so far. Like I said earlier, it's definitely holding the, well, not quite 400 pounds, but it's holding at least 200 pounds of weight because I've been using it for a step stool and a bench most of the day today. If any of you guys have this cooler, leave a comment down below and tell me what your thoughts are with the East Oak brand. You guys like them? You dislike them? You know, what are your thoughts on it?